bandages. "Burning ring of fire, Gran?" I ask. Gran shakes her head. "Cassidy Evangeline Drake, you have about as much sense as your mama did at age 13. Bless your heart," she coos. She's got that sugary southern way of speaking that lets me know she loves me, but she thinks I'm an idiot. "In my day, we would have tanned that dragon's hide for acting so ornery." "She's a rescue, Gran." I try to sit up, but she presses me down with a strength that contradicts her AARP card status. "Ranga will never trust me if we go branding and cutting her." Gran snorts, but I know she agrees with me. I shoo her off and my tired old mattress squeaks. The cool bandages draped around my arm outline how far the burn has spread this time. I draw in a sweet breath. Most people fear scars. They wrap them in long sleeves and cover them with makeup. But I'm not most people. And self-respecting dragon ranchers know that scars are proof of a hard day's ride. I flex my bicep and grin through the pain. "After the Houston rodeo incident, the press will be on the lookout for dragons burning people alive." Gran leans over my desk and shoves aside plastic racing trophies and worn-out copies of Texas survival guides. She snips some Dracula off the 100-year-old bush on the windowsill and cuts it open. "You're a willful girl." I run my fingers over her scarred forearm, which is decorated with a dozen turquoise bracelets. "Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? Just don't let it get your face, you hear? It's all fun and games until you lose your cheeks. Or your hair." She tugs on my messy auburn braid. Gran's got hair about as tall as the ceiling, which she says gets her closer to heaven and my mom. She hands me a glass of lemonade and 400 milligrams of ibuprofen. I set the ibuprofen on the table and slug down the lemonade like a gunslinging cowboy from one of Gran's old movies. The Dracula soaks into my freckled skin and melts the scars into smoother lines. But that won't stop my non-dragoneering classmates from treating me like a leper. Dragon ranching is too politicized and, frankly, too weird for most people to understand. Many West Texans have had crops burned by wild dragons hunting for food. Others would prefer that wyverns and worms be held captive in tiny zoos or put to work in mines. But I can't bother with what most people think. Dragons deserve a place in this world, and if winning deadly competitions is the way to raise cash for our dragon sanctuary, that's what I intend to do. "Did I make the cut?" I ask Gran. Gran hums and scoops up my open backpack, which is stuffed haphazardly with bleeding red exam finals. A mess of lanyards from various reptilian sporting events jangles off the zipper. "You qualified despite that last run, though I don't know why you even try. No matter how big the prize, there's no way your father will ever let you enter that adventure race. Speed tests are one thing. Wrangling wild dragons is another." I wave her off and remind myself that I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. "Well, how long have I been out?" "Not near as long as you'd like." She hands me my backpack and grins, the oily pink of her lipstick running at the corners. "No way. You're missing that final math test." I frown. Pre-algebra doesn't pay the bills in this family. Gran's 1995 Ford pickup kicks up dust as she drives me home from school that afternoon. The truck is a rusted beauty of red paint and sun-bleached bumper stickers that read, "I brake for tacos" and "Save the rock wyverns." Held together by love and duct tape, she's suitable for rides to Crockett Junior High, hauling dragon eggs, and that's about it. At my feet, a bogus, suggested summer reading material list flutters in the breeze. The brakes grind to a screeching halt at the front of our property. "Sure you don't want to ride with me to Bobby Lou's Quick Stop? These scratch-offs may make us millionaires," says Gran. She fans herself with 2 Texas Tango lotto tickets. "And steal your thunder? No way," I reply. "Besides, a long walk is good practice for all the running I'll be doing in the upcoming race." I jump out of the car and lug on my backpack. Gran shakes her head as if to say, "Good luck with that," and waves goodbye. The twang of Waylon Jennings lilts through the cracked window as she peels off.